Should you ever smash a mirror, misfortune falls for 7 years. And if cat should cross your path, you better hope the cat's not black. Ding 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 a ding a dang dong, the tree is high and the rope is long. Fee fi fo fi fiddly dum, and fire burns most everyone. Oh no, 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 I. Drop the fork and drop the knife. Drop a spoon, see who arrives. But don't you drop that old dishcloth. Your love will turn, your heart will stop. Ding 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 a ding a dang dong, the tree is high and the rope is long. Fee fi fo fi fiddly dum, and fire burns most everyone. Oh no, 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 I. Ding a dang dong, the tree is high and the rope is long. Fee fi fo fi fiddly dum, and fire burns most everyone. Oh no, 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 I. Should you ever smash a mirror, misfortune falls for 7 years. Should you ever smash a mirror, misfortune falls for 7 years. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. Darling, don't you see that it's just too much for me? The death and the murder and the woe, and it's on all day long, like some miserable song that keeps repeating on and on. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. Oh, oh, la da di da di da. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. I think we watch too much true crime television. Sweetheart, it's enough. Oh, can't we take a break? Can't we watch comedies instead. 'Cause my head is filling up with horror and despair. Don't you care? Don't you care? I'm having trouble getting to sleep at night. 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 I'm having trouble getting to sleep. No one ever comes round more, for I've been here before. I'm sure that I am dead, 'cause I can't get out of bed. I think of past last night, well, I was freaking out. Last night I ruminated on my life. I wonder why I try. I wonder why I try. I wonder why I try. I think I'm gonna stay in bed until I figure it out. So if you're looking for me, well, you will find me in bed. Yeah, if you're looking for me, well, you will find me in bed. In bed, in bed, in bed. That's where I'll be. The way to get along is just to never ever fight. Take the pain that's in your heart and wrap it up quite tight. Then bury it in a hole, oh, deep inside yourself, where the pain can then transform into a happy shiny elf of laughter and happiness. The way to never argue is to simply just not do it. If you see a problem, lover, merely look right through it. Ignore that problem like a boss, like every boss you've had. And soon enough the problem disappears, just like that. And you're happy, and you're laughing. Oh, it's easy, all you gotta do is try. You gotta stuff those feelings, stuff them good and bury them inside. Oh, it's easy, you simply need to ignore everything that ever hurt your love, ever need, ever wanting more. Oh, it's easy, all you gotta do is try. Yes, it's easy to live a happy life. Oh, it's easy, all you gotta do is don't you feel any pain, and then the hurting surely won't. Oh, it's easy, yes, it's easy. The way to all stay smiling is to never come to blows. It's the only way to keep the peace everybody knows. So take those hurts and shove them down. Oh, shove them down so deep. Keep them bottled, keep them safe, keep them locked away for keeps. Then we're happy and we're laughing. The way to get along is just to never ever fight. Take the pain that's in your heart and wrap it up quite tight. Then bury it in a hole, oh, deep inside yourself, where the pain can then transform into a happy, shiny elf of laughter and happiness. Oh, it's easy.
All right.
All you gotta do is try.
So it looks like nobody's here yet, or if there are people here, then you're all lurking, and that's okay, because that means I just need to take off my shoes. I've been running around like a lunatic all day today, and I just got off a long call, and now I need to get, and so I haven't warmed up for my stream at all. So 1 second, let me just do this. I'll do this off camera, and then. It is freezing cold out in Austin right now. I don't know what it's like where you guys are at, but it actually got colder. Like I woke up, it was like 34 degrees, 2 degrees above freezing, and then and it was really bright. Let me change the lighting a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. All right, there you go. All right, good. All right, let's see. So I haven't had a chance to do any practicing at all. So I'm gonna just do some of the songs that I usually do to warm up, and and then if people show up, awesome. And if there are people here and you're lurking, that's totally fine. That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, even my wife downstairs, No, but hey, Paper Cat, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Yes, I know it's hard, it's getting harder all the time. You put your back against the wall, embrace yourself and push with all your might. But nothing's moving, nothing's going anywhere. And you shove till you're exhausted, throw your hands up and you cry out in despair. But don't you ever give up, no, don't you let it get its claws into you. Those other motherfuckers, oh, what do they do? So let's crack open a bottle and let us tune up our guitars. And let us sing to the dying of the stars. Oh, let us sing for those songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. There's thieves and liars everywhere you turn. And the more time that you spend with them, the more like them you'll become, you'll learn. And I hate to say it, but I don't like where we've arrived. The rich keep getting richer, and the poor, well, the poor, they just keep dying. But I'm just a broken songster, writing songs that no one will buy. I have no power to make things right. But here's another song, love, a song I sing with all of my heart. I know it's tough and it's falling apart. So let us sing, but the songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. Let us sing away the pain. Let us sing a song that makes it all okay. And should I sing a bit too long, oh, I hope you'll forgive me this song. Yes, I know it's hard, it's getting harder all the time. You put your back against the wall and brace yourself and push with all your might. But nothing's moving, nothing's going anywhere. And you shove till you're exhausted, throw your hands up and you cry out in despair. But don't you ever give up, no, don't you let it get its claws into you. Those other motherfuckers, or what do they do? So let's crack open a bottle and let us tune up our guitars. Let us sing to the dying of the stars. Oh, let us sing, but the songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. All right, give me 1 second. Let me make sure all my sound settings are okay. Okay, so I was thinking, so my buddy Charlie. Okay, so first off, I have to go take off this undershirt. I took Sue out on a walk right before the stream. So I had a 2 hour not 2 hour conference call, but like a 2 hour call that was a pretty important call. And then I had to take Sue out, and then I had to get it ended at 4. The call ended at 4, and then Sue had not been out since early this morning, so I took him for a long walk. So I got back and immediately got set up for the stream and started streaming. So what I totally forgot was that it is like 80 degrees up here, and me wearing thermal underwear in an 80-degree environment while strumming the guitar is gonna make me melt. And so, but one thing I was thinking about doing. So my buddy Charlie has been really struggling. He's been working as a bartender for most of his adult life, and he really wants to get out of the bartending. Like he's just kind of burning out. I don't want to speak for him. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he and I have talked about it pretty substantially over the past decade. So I'll give you some of the upshots of kind of what he was talking about. But it was like he's like, I'm tired of like just dealing with drunk people. First off, I mean, I like the conversation. But just dealing with drunk people day in and day out, that gets a bit exhausting. And he's also like just keeping his hands wet all the time. It makes for like, just strange, like his hands always feel weird, and there's stuff like things called like bar rot that you always have to protect against. And so so he's been wanting to get out for like a decade, because he's been doing it for almost 30 years. So, but he went and got his real estate license, and he's been doing that. But that's a whole process, building your client base and finding, first you have to find a handful of people that you can sell for and sell to, and then you have to sell for them and sell to them, and then slowly but surely over time. So he's just been in this, and he's been dealing with some health issues and all sorts of it's just been a tough time for him. So what I want to do is I want to put together a set list for him on Spotify of my music that is all about struggling, and like dealing with struggle, and I want to have both songs that are like like that song I just played, like don't worry, like we will defy the struggle, but also things that like lean into the struggle, like here I am and this is now. I just think it'd be nice to like I know what he's going through. I've been in that position a lot where it just kind of feels like your life is crumbling around you on all fronts. And one of the things I can do that a small handful of musicians on the planet Earth can do is I can literally put together a sizable set list of my own music that speaks specifically to what he's dealing with. So I was hoping that you guys could help me figure this out. If not, no worries. I'll do it on my own. But if you have some thoughts of some songs that might work, that would be awesome. But I'm going to, sweetheart, do you want to come up here real quick? Do you want to come up here and just talk to everybody while I run downstairs and take off this thermal so I don't have to melt up here? She said just a second. Okay, so I'll play one more song while we're waiting. I'm going places no one else has ever been to. There's no end to the trouble I get into when I'm with you. I'm 3 steps ahead of all my sorrow, but I promise by tomorrow I'll repay you all the things that I've borrowed. I'm speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I'll come around. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I have to wait until the end of the song. You wanna finish it for me? I brace for an impact that I know someday must come. I've been on the run, moving faster than a freight train. No one can catch me and they daren't even try, 'cause there's just a faster guy. I'm alone on the highway, speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. Trying to slow it down, I'll come around.
Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, soul survivor. I don't think I get away. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, soul survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway.
Yeah, I promise to surrender. I keep saying, excuse me.
Someday, some way, something is bad.
Keep saying speeding getaway.
Speeding getaway, speeding getaway,
Someplace, somewhere out there is best.
speeding getaway,
Someday I promise to surrender.
speeding getaway,
Someplace, somewhere out there is best.
speeding getaway,
Someday I promise to surrender.
speeding getaway,
Someplace, somewhere out there is best.
speeding getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, soul survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Race car driver, soul survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway.
Pedals to the metal
As I make my getaway.
Okay, I'll be right back. No.
What are you doing?
Take this off first. Yeah, thank you.
Yay!
Okay. Be careful with that if you're gonna futz around with it.
Oops. Yay! I want treats. I don't know how to play this. Actually, we're working on that. But like, we started like saying that he's gonna like teach me that, but no, I really don't know anything about this. Like the piano a little bit, but nothing about the guitar, like literally. Fat string only. So this one. But like where? Help me, you're taking too long. Nowhere. By the way, yesterday I put all the books, like no, half of the books that like you ordered. Like I don't know how many of you are here, but like basically the people who ordered the Herbie Dragons book, I put them all in the boxes with the labels. So like Mike made me do that, and so I complained because that was child labor.
Right.
And he should have done that. Like I'm not in charge of that.
What?
And he made me do it. And for that, he needs to get me more treats. I was complaining about the child labor of yesterday.
Oh shoot, careful.
Here
Awesome.
you go.
All right, thank you.
You want orange juice?
Yes, please, that'd be great.
Papercut is puzzled
Why?
because I told him about the child labor.
Go.
Okay, so now you don't have any use for me.
No,
You're gonna
I mean,
go.
if you want to hang out, and sing with me, you're welcome to. We can do it.
I'm gonna make some orange juice.
Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking. So do you have any songs like sweetheart? Do you have any idea for like songs?
Hold on.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. What about keep holding on?
No,
hold
on.
on.
No, keep holding on is not good for a guy.
Okay, why not?
Because it says sweetheart.
Oh
No,
yeah. Okay.
why would you support Italian child labor? No. Like there were like 20 envelopes. So he went like hang out with Trey and then his animals. And I was left here doing that. Like a repetitive task.
I invited her to join us, and then she was like, no, because she was experiencing some feminine issues, and she was like, I'm gonna stay here, and I was like, okay, that's great, and then of course I pay for that. She's like, she will not let me live it down. I'm like, what gives? Right, yeah, welcome to my world, Baby Cat. Here I am, and this is now. And there's nothing that I wanna say, there's nothing I'm about, I'm feeling down. Oh, I'm down. Here's another song I wrote. And it's oh so very simple, it makes use of tired notes. And there's nothing to write home about, it's just another song that I sing for you. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. Here I am, this is now, and I'm sitting in my prison cell as the hours are winding down. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I let go of another day, sitting in my bedroom and all I do is play. If I haven't made it yet, then I'm never gonna make it. Can I see what's wrong with me? I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. God damn it. I can hear Isabella downstairs making juice. I'm certain you guys can too. All right, so that was a song called Here I Am and This Is Now. Yeah, right. So I don't know. So I think that I think this is another one. I think I'd like to put that one on there. So what I'm doing for those, I don't know. It might be just Paper Cat in the audience right now. But if it is, I think that I want to add this one as well. So I want to make a. In fact, let me record these songs because I want to put together a song. I don't have the. Here, I'm just turning it on right now, Paper Cat. There we go, and there we go, and there we go. Okay. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to put together a playlist on Spotify for my buddy Charlie. Here, so that was called Here I Am and This Is Now. So I just played that one. So it still works. So Here I Am and This Is Now. I'm gonna do Fierce Butterflies next. Okay, and then we'll play. So yeah, but I've got scores of songs that are kind of for excellent for when you're struggling, and I figured I would put together a little. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. My voice is so very small, it's a wonder that I'm heard at all. Like a fierce butterfly, I try to fly through the squall. These are a few of my words, it's a miracle they're ever heard. Like a fierce butterfly, I duke it out with the birds. And though I fight, I'll surely die. But while I fight, I am alive. So I say let it come down. And when it's all stacked against you, and when there's nothing you can do, oh, you can fight. So this is my tiny song, soon enough it will be gone. Like a fierce butterfly, I take the windshield head on. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Once I dreamed that I might live a significant life, but like all my dreams upon waking it seems that they die. Once I chanced upon hope, but hope is a very long road, and with enough length and so little strength you will choke. but I will fight or I will die, and I will die. And while I fight, I am alive. So I say let it come down. And when it's all stacked against you, and when there's nothing you can do, oh, you can fight. So this is my tiny song. Soon enough it will be gone. Like a fierce butterfly, I take the windshield head on. Like a fierce butterfly, I take the windshield head on. Hey, thank you, Favorite Cat. Thank you. So yeah, so that's a song called Fierce Butterflies. All right, let me. So Isabel, are there any? Oh, so hold on. Yeah, okay. Let's do hold on and see if. But not keep holding on. But Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. No. Get that away from me. Get that away from me. Yeah, I know, right? How dare she? Well, oh, there's no one. Thank you. Well, thank you. you just. It's good. It tastes exactly like the orange juice or the oranges, though.
OJ incoming or not. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank
you. No.
No, drink this. Drink it all. Okay.
Go. No, sweetheart. Please stop. You do realize I am performing right now, right? That's something I'm actually doing right now, right here, right now. For all of there's ones of people out there, and I'm playing for all of them. Sometimes you wake up broken, 'cause I've smashed you in the face. I've taken those glasses that you're holding and I've... Yeah. Go downstairs. Sometimes you wake up broken, and the thought of pressing on seems so fucking pointless, girl, 'cause all your joy is gone. Well, sister, I must tell you, I've been where you are, love. The pain you feel, it hurts me too. And the hurts keep stacking up. But don't you lose faith, my dear. Don't you give up our hope. I will be right here. Hold on, and I will hold on too. I'll hold on for you, and we'll hold on together. Hold on, and I will hold on too. I'll hold on for you, and we'll hold on together. Sometimes you feel unwelcome, unwanted and unloved, and there's no place that feels like home, and there's no God above. I know that so sick loneliness, I know it all too well. And even in the company of friends, you're in a private hell. But don't you lose faith, my dear. Don't you give up our hope. I will be right here. Hold on, and I will hold on too. I'll hold on for you, and we'll hold on together. Hold on, and I will hold on too. I'll hold on for you, and we'll hold on together. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You'll see, we might just be alright. We might just be okay. We might just be alright. We might just be okay. Hold on, and I will hold on too. I'll hold on for you, and we'll hold on together. Together. Sheesh. Let me. I just realized that the soundboard is not on. Let me turn on the that, and let me turn on the soundboard. Let me turn on. Hey, thank you, Paper Cat. Let me. All right, so the soundboard is now firing up. Yes, of course. Stop. Sure. Come on. That is delicious, but let's go. These are little Sue pellets. Okay. It's funny. The raccoon, over time, is really mastering the art.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Yes, is mastering the art of just being as annoying as humanly possible. Like, she's just getting really great at like I'm like, this is literally the most inappropriate time for you to be teasing me, and she'll be like, oh yeah. I'm like, all right, let's what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, so okay, let me think about this. So all right, so I know I have a ton of other songs that deal with the idea of struggle.
You want water?
No thing. Oh yeah, please. Could you fill up my big Yeti cup for me, please? That'd be awesome. Let me think. Let me just look through my. I've got so many, and I know that I have a whole bunch, but of course this happens every single time. Every single time I sit down and go, oh, I'm going to do this as a theme, and then I can't think of any of the songs that but when I'm driving in the car, I'm like, oh yeah, I can come up with a gigantic list. It's only when I'm on the spot, and I'm actually live in front of an audience, which is excellent. What's that? Oh yeah, The Secret of My Success. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, yeah, I can do The Secret of My Success. That's a good one. Although that's not one, no, because that one I can't put on Spotify. So I'm not. I only want to do the songs that can be on Spotify because I'm going to put together a Spotify playlist for Charlie. No. Oh, I can't do Shitty Little Ditty, can I? I can't do any of the new material. Fuck. Because Murder by Millions isn't really a song about struggle, my love. I've got to have a handful of songs on hesitation cuts, right? Let's take a look. Let's figure this out. I always struggle when I try to find a specific song in a oh yeah, I know. I apologize, man. Yeah, if you don't know the name, yeah. I mean, I know I wrote all these songs. I know the names of all of them, and it still doesn't work. Oh, here. Let's do Automated Man. Automated Man is ostensibly about struggle. It's
Water coming.
There we go. Thank you, sweetheart.
I was about to fall. I stumbled. I'm back.
Thank God you didn't. That would have been a nightmare. All right. Let's do this. Come on, my love. Oh, oh, oh. No, you can stay. You can stay up here. You just need to not push pressure on my arm. Oh 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 oh. I can't after this, bro. Oh 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 oh. I think that I've been feeling down, but I can't tell I'm not around. My body's here, but I've disappeared. Now I'm just keeping at it, automatic with bad habits, racing through the motions and the years. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I trace the route throughout my day and everything remains the same. Every day a repeat of the past. The minutes they accelerate, I race through every single day. Not a single moment made to last. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh oh oh, oh oh oh, oh oh oh. Trapped in my chest is a heart I can't rest it out. Oh oh oh, oh oh oh. Oh, oh, oh. And locked in that heart is a love that's been falling apart. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like I've been breaking down. My clockwork parts are spinning round. My routine is suddenly a chore. The edges of my day are frayed. The minutes of my hours weigh heavier, increasing evermore. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh oh oh, 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 oh oh oh. So yeah, Munchie Crunch, yeah. So I basically decided. So I was, after getting some feedback in my Discord. If you guys aren't members of my Discord, and you kind of want like a front row seat to kind of all the activity that happens in my life, and in the music of Get Set Go, you can hop on my Discord. It's free to join. You can if you get too many notifications, you can infinitely configure the notifications. So you can, but yeah, it's kind of where I post all the announcements of anything that's kind of happening Get Set Go related. And in that Discord, I heard some conversation. There's some conversation about my stream. And there are people saying that they missed the days when I played sitting down where the camera was closer, where it was a more intimate show. And I was like, well, I can do that automatically. I just push the camera closer. So that's what I mean, not physically push the camera closer, but zoom it in. And so that's what's happening right now. So we'll see, we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I know that I've already gotten some good feedback from some folks saying that they prefer this to the other thing. I mean, I liked... I prefer I liked the other one just because it separated like it didn't look like anything else on Twitch, but I do agree with the folk that felt that this is a little bit more intimate. This is a little bit more like like we're just literally hanging out, like I'm sitting on the sofa across from you. Hey, Skullcrobat. That's a great handle. Skullcrobat13. Thank you so much for the follow. So I'm putting together a set list. So my buddy Charlie, as I said earlier, he's been really struggling. I was like, I could put together a set list of my own compositions that are all about struggle, all about just kind of suffering through and pushing on and keeping on. But of course, now that I'm in the process of putting something like this together, I'm realizing that I should have done this before the stream, because I would have to go through and kind of like figure them out, because there's a lot that kind of touch on it, like Automated Man sort of touches on that, the idea that Automated Man, the idea that you're just kind of going through the motions and you find yourself stuck in a yeah, I know, but yeah, no, of course, Isabella. So are there songs of mine? So I'm gonna play Die Motherfucker Die right now. And what was it? Hold on, let me. I missed the Frode for Frode Thorvald. And is it Frode or is it Frode? I want to make sure I pronounce your handle correctly. But so this is a song called Die Motherfucker Die. In fact, this might actually be. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I just realized this my guitar is sounding the way you first said. Okay, Frode Thorvald. Awesome. My guitar is sounding a little weird, and I realized it's because. Okay, there we go. Die, motherfucker, die. I wanna see you cry, and then I'll watch you die. I wanna hurt you, torture, then desert you. Take a hot poker and stick it where the sun don't shine, and then watch you die. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. Die, motherfucker, die. I'll burn up both your eyes and fill the sockets full of light. I'll carve out your skull and I'll turn it to a bowl that I'll eat my cereal with while I watch the Flintstones and I'll do it with a smile. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say?
I just wanna kill and be killed just the same. 'Cause my day sucks ass. I don't wanna work. I don't wanna pay bills. I don't wanna grow old. I don't wanna be poor. I don't wanna drive in traffic. I don't wanna deal with dating. I don't wanna stand in line. And I don't wanna pay any taxes. Die. Motherfucker, die. Or why won't you just die and get out of my life? I wanna move to some deserted desert island where I will live on coconuts and everything will be fine all of the time. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same. 'Cause my day sucks ass.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Frode. But I do have to say that I feel your pain. I have experienced other not anything as draconian as that, and that would probably send me into a death spiral. But I certainly have. But I certainly have written a lot of songs in the eventuality that I experienced that kind of woe, and I'm like, oh, I get to put this on and just bask in the fucking significant misanthropy that happens when I realize I fucking hate every person. Speaking of which, so this is actually one here. Let me. I realized that there are a handful of songs. So I'm gonna add that to the. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you very much. I'm gonna add that because I do think that one's a good song for when you are experiencing. So I played that one. So when you are struggling. So that's a good song. I'm gonna also add this one because this is a song called Fuck. This is one I wrote. This was a crowdsourced song. And hey, Retro Rocha, how you doing, man? How you been? What's been going on, amigo? Fuck, cock, twat, motherfucker, goddamn. None of this shit works according to plan. Every little thing is falling apart. I think my day needs a total restart. Balls, slut, bagels and cheese. Can this day fuck off? Can it fuck off, please? I'm so sick of all this shit. I've had enough. Fuck you, I quit. I'm done. I'm through. Fuck me. And fuck you. I'm done. I'm through. Fuck me and fuck you. Fuck you. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. So sorry, brother. Spray diarrhea all over this place. You need a blunt pickaxe right to your face. A rusty long dart pushed through your eyes. Stick your tongue in a socket and die. I'm in the worst place that I've ever been. Coffee won't save me, so I've turned to gin. I don't know if I'll ever feel human again. This day is gone and done me in. I'm done. I'm through. I'm done. I'm through. Fuck me and fuck you. I'm done. I'm through. Fuck me and fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. bottles up and out the door. 5, 6, 7, 8, incapacitate. S-H-I-T, this day will be the death of me. Never gonna get another chance to get it. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles up and out the door. 5, 6, 7, 8, incapacitate. F-U-C-K, gonna drink my life away. Never gonna get another chance to get it right. I'm through. Fuck me and fuck you. I'm done. I'm through. Fuck me and fuck you. 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 Yeah, so that's a companion song to Die Motherfucker Die. Like, fine, God, kill humans. I get it. We're gross and mean, but probably, yeah, man. And you know, and that's and it's just so fucking awful. You know, when you know, the thing is that like, it's like, it's not like, you know, it's not like there's nothing. It's not like it was by bad habits on the animal's part, right? Like, it's not like the animal's like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna booze and I'm gonna carouse and I'm gonna do crazy shit, and then therefore I have to pay the consequences down the line. You know, it's like, no, the cat just ate food and got pets and hugged, and you know, we loved on, you know, and that's and so there's nothing. It just feels so arbitrary. You're like, oh great, the fucking animal that I love, yeah, right. It's like, oh, all they give is love, all they receive is love, and then they get to suffer in the end. Fucking horseshit. Like, that's, yeah, man. Yeah, you know, it's crazy how, I mean, I've had a ton of pets over the course in my life. Most of them were when I was young. And then a lot of the pets that I had as an adult, I either got with my significant other, and then she took the pet when we separated, or the pet died while we were together, you know, and all of it. And all of it had such a profound effect on me. You would think that I would never ever be attracted to another pet. But almost invariably, what happens is that I meet like somebody be like, oh, let's go get a puppy, or let's go look at kittens, or so and so had animals, and then I will go, yeah, I know, Sue is a creature of miracles. You're totally right, Lenina. Yeah, sweetheart. Yeah, I know in Italian you spell miracles M-A-L-I-C-E, but the way we spell it in the United States is M-I-R-A-C-L-E-S. So yeah, you got that confused. So that's a song called F-U-C-K, and I can't tell how I want to tackle like this stream. This stream is this Spotify playlist that I'm going to put together is going to be a bit confounding, I think. Let me see. I'm looking at songs right now. So if there are any songs that here, let's do what about my bones will sing. That's I don't know how I mean, I know that it's more of a musician song than it is a but I do think it's about struggle. You know, keeping on in the face of adversity. My bones will sing. There we go. Okay, good. So yeah, so basically, my buddy Charlie's been having a really tough time, and what I was thinking I would do is I'd hang out with you guys, and we could figure out all the songs that would go on a Spotify playlist. So it's just he's been struggling. He's been struggling on a lot of different levels, and so it's just been really tough. And I was like, I know I certainly have songs that could help with that kind of thing. So you guys have to let me know. Oh, hey, thank you, Retro Roadshow. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, you know, I mean. You know, I mean, when I wrote it, I wanted, I mean, all of the sentiment behind the song is still 100% true for me right now. You know, I just wanted to write a song about like why why someone does, why someone is a musician. Like, if you look at musicians as a whole, people that are pursuing it as a career, it's like you're a teacher, like you're underpaid, you're an underpaid bar performer, you're in a band, and the money you get is like a small fraction of the money that you generate for the venues and for the place and for the labels, and or it's a really intense struggle just to there's not a lot to recommend it other than the fact that you get to make music, it's like, all right, it's so much more struggle than it is than compensation, And so, I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years. I have had a pretty decent run of it since I got to Austin when my overhead nut severely dropped. And then also what happened was, the whole world kind of caught up to the whole streaming thing. And so I started making royalties off of Grey's Anatomy again from all the streaming stuff. And so that was really nice, But yeah, you'll hurt, so this Retro Road Show, another musician, you'll hurt, you'll starve, you'll cry yourself to sleep at night, but you'll also make magic. Yeah. And that's, it's really funny. I'd say 9 times out of 10 lately, every single time I sit down to write a song, so I've been writing on the piano now, I'll sit down and be like, I don't really want to do this, and I don't even know and so I'll just noodle a couple chords, and then I'll find one chord change, and I'll be, oh, that sounds cool. Oh, that's kind of, and I'm like, what if I went here? Oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, and if I just played that and I did this and then 3 minutes later, I'm like, this is the best time I've ever had ever. This is the most glorious moment of my entire life. And then it remains that way for like the 3 or 4 hours that it takes for me to write the song, and then, man, we got to find like a cajillion different revenue streams just to make ends meet. Teach, perform, license stuff out to media, compose, and write for other people. You really got to love to do the nitty gritty of making the music to really justify it. Though you really have to often force yourself to get, and that's absolutely, Dave Synth. And that is, it's crazy. Thank God that streaming has introduced a whole bunch of other different revenues, and thank God that the internet is here, and so we can actually find our audience. The thing is, like, it's funny because Get Set Go really straddles the period of like we were formed before. We were formed in principle before like the MP3s kind of really achieved national awareness, or international awareness. So we were like literally as we were putting our first record out, Napster was devastating the music industry. So I had a firsthand experience of watching how tumultuous the music business was when already musicians were getting the fucking shaft, And then so it was just like more like when Spotify, were you? Yeah. So that's, yeah. And right. And that's, and it's crazy, man. It's just, yeah, right. Just, I am 100% certain that must've been just completely awful for record stores. I mean, which is crazy because for me, growing up with records, like there's nothing that can replace walking into a record store and knowing that there are thousands of bands and most of the music I don't know, and just being able to like flip through and explore and be like, oh, I heard about this guy. Oh yeah. And or somebody being like, oh, that guy, that thing's, that album's really amazing. It's what's his name from what band with the other guy from this other band. And you should check this out. There's something about having the tactile experience of being in a place and are surrounded by music and just kind of going through like that you don't get anymore. Like there is no physical connection. There is no, you go to the temple of music and you hang out there and you find your prayer and then you go pay for it and you walk out and then you listen to it nonstop for 3 weeks. That no longer happens. But anyway, which is why I'm doing the Church of Rock and Roll. No, it's not called the Church of Rock and Roll. So Church of Rock and Roll, of course, I first had the Church of Rock and Roll up and running at in Pasadena. And if anybody here is affiliated with the Church of Rock and Roll and you feel differently than what I'm about to say, then you can refute me and we can discuss it. But so I had the Church of Rock and Roll happening in Pasadena. It was a live event. It was on Friday nights at a place called the Old Town Pub in Pasadena, and it was awesome and it was fun, and it lasted for X number of periods of maybe about a year and a half, and then it went away. And for me, what my idea for the Church of Rock and Roll was, it was going to be just a celebration of music and making music and how profound an impact music has on us. Like how like, you know, we grow up, like literally we grow in the womb listening to rhythm because there's the heartbeat of our mother. Dun, 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 dun. You know, and we hear that, and so music is literally built into our DNA, built into who we are, rhythm and the way we walk, and the dryer and the sounds of the washing machine, and the you know the sound of our bicycle chain as we're riding bikes as kids, or the sound of the skateboard. Like we are creatures of rhythm, you know, and then all you do is you lay melody on top of that, or you listen. Like sometimes I will listen now. I'll just sit and I'll hear something. I'll be like, oh, that's kind of rhythmic, and I'll just sit and listen and see what else and almost invariably you'll find that there are other things happening that kind of add to the fabric of the sound of that moment, you know. So I'm doing it's called the Rock and Roll Tent Revival. The first one's gonna be this Friday. And and of course, like, so that's that's actually the needle on vinyl, the experience. So that for me is a very awesome way to listen to music because you can only listen for like 15-20 minutes, like maybe half an hour, but like you can only, depending on the speed and what you know, but you can only listen for so long. You have to be present listening to a record because, you know, you put it on and then in just a moment it requires your active participation, you know. And there's also, like, you know, if you want to listen to a track again, you have to carefully pick up the needle, you have to slide it back and just drop it in the groove. It's a very, like, again, tactile, religious experience, you know. So the Church of Rock and Roll, not the Church of Rock and Roll, the Rock and Roll Tent Revival. It's going to be this Friday. It's going to be the very first one. So this is what my goal is, what I'd like to do. As I want it to just be a celebration of the idea of music, right? But also with some really like over the top, silly kind of evangelical, because it's a tent revival. So I want it to be a little bit like over the top. So like the idea of like we'll induct. I want to get to a point where we've got a little community and we've got a whole bunch of memes and things that we kind of or like regular little bits that we do that I do with friends that I bring in, and that you guys and that the audience does as well. One of the things I was thinking might be fun is to baptize people into the rock and roll, you know, the rock and roll faith. And the idea would be that you would choose a name for yourself, that you would be known within the rock and roll within this community, and it would be something totally silly. Like it would be like I want to be Spaceman, you know, I want to be Spaceman Mike, or I want to be Mayor Gonzalez of, you know, like, you would pick, I want to be Catastrophe, like, you know, but you find some name and then that's the name that you're known as in the Rock and Roll Tent Revival thing, you know. And we would do, hey Typhon Live, how you doing, man? I love my vinyl. It's totally a ritualistic feeling by picking a record and putting on the turntable and letting it. Yeah, I mean, even the whole experience of pulling the record out and being gentle with it and sliding it out, and, you know, and then making sure that there's no dust. And if there is a little dust or something, you kind of like you use the little dust. Like I haven't my record player's back in Los Angeles, but I had a little dusting, like it was a little brick with a little like felt thing with a cushion inside, and I could just gently brush the the velours, the scrubby, that's exactly it. So and so you just clean off all the dust, and like it's just, and then you have to carefully hold it, so you're holding it by the sides, and then you put your finger in the hole, and then you hold it by the sides, and you put it down real gently, and then you pick up the needle. It's this whole experience. It's a whole like this is the moment. This is our time for listening. This is and you know, you sit down. In fact, I remember the very first record I put on when I was an adult living. So I bought my I'd actually been given. Hey, thank you, Typhon. Thank you, man. So I'd been given my first record player, You know, and my first like adult record player, like I had kid record players, but this is like, so a buddy of mine was just divesting himself of his old record player. So it was like nice speakers. And so I went off and I bought, and I had already owned some albums, but I went to like a thrift store and just went looking for records. So I found Who's Next, which I had not, so I was a fan of the Who, but I only knew like My Generation and, like I'd never, My Generation and, like Happy Jack, and like they're like just a handful of songs because my buddies were into them and they either covered them or played them for me, you know. So I'd never heard Who's Next. I'd never heard Baba O'Reilly, which is the very first song, which is like this epic. It's like a 8-minute song, you know. So I put that. So that was my first. So I pull out the record and I'm taking a look at it. And I'm like, this is so cool. And I put it on and click and I'm doing the dishes. So I crank it up so I can hear it over the dishes, you know. And so I sit down and I fill up the. I've already filled up the sink, you know. So I sit down and start washing dishes, and then it kicks in, and I'm like, and I just sat there. I'm like, oh my god! And so what I did is I literally walked in from the stair, and I stood there and listened to the first side, and then I pulled it off, and then flipped it around and put it on and listened to the second side. And I was like, oh my god, it was amazing. It was the best first adult audience like listening experience ever. I've recently refurbished a reel-to-reel machine, and there's a similar feeling to pulling out a tape. I am 100% certain that must be the case. Yeah, like getting it in there and then getting it. That's so cool, man. My basement is pretty much an analog graveyard of old formats for video, audio, and video. Yeah, so that's. Yeah, man, it's so crazy to think that like and the fidelity. The fidelity often is just amazing. Like even the older stuff. I mean, even cassette tapes still have there's just there is a unique sound to cassette tapes that is cassette tapes. It's cassette tape hiss. It's not like 2-inch hiss, and it's not reel to reel. It's not like 1-inch reel to reel. So each format or 8-tracks. They all have their own like unique tenor and flavor of sound. I even run a pirate VHS station that broadcasts only to my. Oh, that is awesome! That is awesome, Retro Roadshow. That is great, man. I will have to. When next I tour, I will have to swing by and hang out at your place for some time. I have a big fluffy shag rug in front of my record player, and I'll put on Pink Floyd, Rob Halpert, and the Tijuana Brass, Little Richard, much more. And then that's so great. So yeah, but that's the thing about music, right? So you come up with this ritual. Like, in fact, I think that's the heartbreaking thing about the way people digest music to this day, or in this day, is it there's no ritual of listening. There's nothing that where you sit down and go, okay, now the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and listen to this music. So what happens is you distract yourself with things and doing stuff and reading things and looking at Facebook while you're listening to the music. And so your brain is not fully there, which is so sad because there's so much going on in most music. I mean, really truthfully in all music, even if it's just bing, 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 like there's a billion different ways that you can just do that bing, you know? And so the people that chose to deliver you that bing chose that because it sounded cool to them. They did it for some reason. And so what happens is when you're listening to just those bings, when you have no other distractions, you're wondering, well, why do they choose this sound? And why are they doing it at this tempo? And why is it like your brain just starts paying attention to the fact that there's just somebody going bing, bing, you know, and it transforms the way you process the world, you know, and only like all art forms do that to a certain degree. All art forms take you out of yourself, but music, and the reason why I believe is because we are the first art form we're introduced to is the rhythm, because it's our mother's heartbeat, dum dum. Dum, dum, you know, and I think that it's just built into us to be attracted to rhythm and beats, and then the melodies, and then all the other stuff that goes on top of that. But all of those mediums have a cool sound to each their own. When I was in a synthwave band, we'd often take parts of our songs, pads, drums, bass, and recorded them through VHS recorder with a super. Oh, see, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Yeah, and anyway, that's I will definitely have to pick your brain, Dave. I'm in the process of working on all my new recordings, and right now I'm recording acoustic demos for a whole bunch of them. But one of the things I want to do, I've got a Zoom H6. And I'm gonna take it out into the world around me, and I'm gonna capture like every morning on Mondays and Fridays I hear the trash people come, and it's got this big and it's this big like the sound of the empty trash can being dropped down, and it's got like a two bum. Like, I can't tell if they're tipping it, if it's dropping like one side and then the other side, but it does a gung gung thing, you know. So I wanna capture So what I'm gonna do is that's exactly what it is. So I'm capturing field recordings of different sounds that my hope is they're very familiar to all of us. Like I know we've all heard trash trucks. I'm gonna get sirens, and I'm gonna get birds, and I'm gonna get whatever I can run across, like children. Like I'm gonna get the sound of not even children playing, but the sound of like swing sets and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find ways to build them into my rhythms. Like they're not just gonna be ambient sounds. They're gonna start off as ambient sounds, and then they're gonna slowly morph into the actual the like elements of the actual rhythm. You know, yeah. So yeah, that's what in fact I had this idea about 10 years ago, and I started recording sounds because I wanted to use it for, and in fact there's one song, Hold On, my song Hold On is and it is, so it is sampling, and I am gonna be using it. I am gonna be basically taking these sounds, but what I want to do is I want to take the sounds, introduce them as organic ambient sounds, so people go, oh, that's this, and make it sound like it's part of, like, oh, we're in a place. And then I want the things to then eventually become the rhythm, like become elements of the rhythm track, and then devolve back into just the sounds. Like in this moment, So that's the idea. Whether it's possible or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna. So first, what I want to do is I just want to go out and just capture a ton of sounds that I can work with and figure out, like, you know, and I think there will be a little bit of like, what's that fluffy? Was it Orbital that did Fluffy Clouds? I think there will be a little bit of like that. There's a little bit of conversation happen. Like there'll be a sound, and then an element of the sound will repeat in a rhythmic pattern. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But that the idea is I want to incorporate. I want to like see if I can't. I want to see if I can't capture some of the idea that there is music all around us, there's rhythm all around us, and that all you need to do is just kind of like find yourself in the right space, the right time, and you can actually hear a song, an unintentional song that's happening right around you. You know, kind of. So anyway, so unintentional music. So all right. I get what you mean. Yeah, it's totally possible. I've done that before when I played bass in a doomgaze band. We had ambient sounds from a cemetery that got sequenced into percussion that led into. Oh, see, that's great. Yeah, see, that's awesome. What would can I find this band anywhere, Dave? Because I'd love to listen. I want to listen and hear what people have done to see if I can steal ideas and see if I can build on ideas. It doesn't. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go. I never want. Well, yeah. I'll pick your brain. I'll definitely pick your brain, man. I'm finding out that any old 90s toy with a speaker is either a synth or an effect pedal. Just swap speaker mic for a guitar jack, and it's oh, that's awesome. I will, man. Thank you. That's awesome. I never wanted nothing, that's exactly what I got. The bills are unpaid and the groceries ain't been bought. But I don't mind, cause I survive on pretty melodies. Songs, they are my sustenance, so I don't need to eat. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And when they come to look for me, my bones, they'll still be singing. My hair is growing brittle and my teeth are getting loose.
My lungs are filled with fluid and my eyes are just no use. I don't remember hunger, oh, it seems so long ago that I tasted something other than all the songs I know. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And when they come to look for me, my bones, oh, they'll still be singing. Oh, it's not so long ago that I was just like you, living as you do. But oh, if you live to sing, you gotta eat your dreams. You gotta eat your dreams to survive. Bam, 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 ba dam, bam, bibbidi bop bop, ba loop bop bop, ba digga digga di bam bam, zoom bang bang boom, better di boom, zibbidi bam ba doo loop bop, doobidi doom ba dang bum, bibbidi bop bop, ba loop bop, bibba digga digga di bam bam, ba zing bam ba doom ba da doom, doobidi bam ba dee doom bop doom bop doobidi doom. The end is getting nearer, oh my song will soon be through. There will be another who will sing a song for you. And don't you ever worry that she's choking on her dreams, 'cause you gotta learn to eat 'em if you really wanna sing. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And when they come to look for me, my bones will still be singing. The cadence of that last line was very weird, but that's okay. Woohoo! Okay, yeah, so that's the song called My Bones. Yeah, I do. I think that one. Oh, okay, hold on. That one didn't get collected. Hold on, let me add it. So, hold on, sound. Thank you, Bob. Sorry. So, what I'm trying to do here. All right, okay, good. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to put together a set list so I want to put together just a short little collection of songs for my buddy Charlie, who's just been kind of really struggling lately. Just there's a lot of stuff that's been, so I know I've got a ton of songs that deal with struggle. And sweetheart, I was thinking if Hold On is also talks to a girl, right? So because so why not Keep Holding? Oh, I can't do Keep Holding On. Crap. No, because it's not released. That's why it's not on Spotify. Fuck. Okay. So I'm looking for songs about. Oh yeah, happiness. Oh yeah, we can try. Let's try happiness. I'm looking for songs that kind of deal with people struggling. Struggling, depression, like songs that might the old synthwave band in question. Our name was Netscape Now. That's awesome. All right, thank you, man. Here, let me click on that and I'll save that link. Okay, good. I got it. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's great, man. But thank you, Dave. I'll definitely check it out. That's super cool. Okay, so this is oh wait, no, hold on. That's in the completely wrong key. All right, that's the key. Wait, no, hold on. Let me add a little bit of this. There we go. I'm skipping out on everything. I'm just gonna stay holed up in my bedroom now, each and every day. I don't know what's wrong, but I know I don't feel right. Maybe tomorrow, but I can't go out tonight. I'm turning off my telephone. I don't wanna talk. I'm taking off all my clothes, except maybe my socks. I'm gonna stay in bed until I feel much better.
I don't think I'm coming out. I don't think I'll ever feel right again. I think that I need some happiness, please. Right again. I know that I need some happiness, please. Some happiness would do me right. I don't know what time it is. The shades have all been drawn. And if I feel hunger pains, I just wait until they're gone. I think that I will sleep. I've been sleeping through the day. I'll sleep until I can say that I feel right again. I think that I need some happiness, please. Right again. I know that I need some happiness, please. Some happiness would do me right. So, you know, I realized that there was some comments that I didn't respond to, and I want to respond. I think one was from so Mungie Crunch. Oh yeah, 10 years later. Oh yeah. See, I feel you on that. I mean, playing an instrument, any instrument, is just putting aside time regularly to play it. You can put aside 10 minutes. All you need to do is put aside 10 minutes, and you will progress much slower than if you put in half an hour or an hour, but you'll still progress. You know. Let me see. So Braz Regine. Am I Braz Regine? Braz Regine said hello, and I missed that. I really apologize. And then there was, and then Typhoon Live was saying, "You're so hyper. This is entertaining as hell." And thank you, man. That's yeah. You know, I mean, you know, for me, I've got, no matter how many years I have, even if I live 300 years, I guarantee you that year 299 is going to be here like that. And so I just assail everything full tilt. I just kind of, I jump at everything. And particularly right now, because today has been fucking manic for me. It's just been crazy busy. So I just, I've just been super, oh yeah, crap. Yeah, right? You know, that's exactly right. That's all you need to do. Like if you really truthfully, if you learn one chord shape, if you learn one chord a week, so if you learned like the C, you know, and got it, so you could, and you got it down. Of course, you're gonna press extra hard, and you're gonna do all the things that like the beginning guitar players do that kind of suck. But you can do that for 10 minutes. You know, you can get that, and you can just get it so it rings out nice, you know, nicely. And then stop, and then do it again until it rings out nicely. And if you do that every single day for 10 minutes for the full week, you will eventually, by the end of the week, you will have that C down. And then you move on to the next chord. Once you learn just all the open chords, like all the open major chords, and you can probably just also learn like the A minor and the E minor. Like there are some minor chords that are pretty easy to play. There are some others that are a little bit more difficult, but just learn the ones that are the easiest for you to do, and then just try smashing them together. Just try going from one to the other, and you will find in short order that you have the rudiments of a song. You'll be playing something, you'll be like, oh, that reminds me of something. You can look it up and be like, oh, I'm very close. This is like, or you can come back to me and you can be like, hey, Mike, I'm trying to figure this song out, and I've got these two chords, and it sounds like this, and I'll be like, I can help you figure out a way to cheat it. Because there's a billion different ways you can just cheat a song and you don't have to play the correct chords. So okay, so that was happiness. Let me add happiness to the list. Much he and I will actually be able to discuss things without one of us nodding off. Oh, so you guys, wait. Sorry, I had to answer the phone. Blue doesn't call often when he's at work, but this was interesting news. He's going to be working evening shifts. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's great news, Lenina. I'm so happy for that. Like, what was the change? Did he explain like what was the change, or why they decided to change it for? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask. Let me ask that nine different ways. Okay, what else? What else is? Good for him. Good for him. That's great. That's not in the right key, but that's a song called "So Long, Sweetheart" from my. I haven't played that in a long time, but that's from a song called "So Long, Sweetheart" on my side project album. It was recorded in 2008. It never officially came out, but you can find it on Bandcamp. The album is called "Nobody Cares" and the band is called "I Give Up," and it's a good record. Thank you, Isabella. Yeah, and you can find it there. It's for free. You can just. I think it's for free. You should be able to just. I don't know if that one may or may not be free. I don't know. Shoot. If you want a free album, then you can find another side project record is Anal Worm, Itch Itch Itch. You can find that one. When one of your hardest workers who never complains, calls off, or takes vacation, says enough. Yeah, right. Yeah, who never complains, calls off, or takes vacations. Yeah, amen. Well, that's great. That's great. And I'm happy, and I'm happy that he's finally like enough is enough. Cause yeah, man, it's absurd it's absurd how many years I've had a front row seat to blues, just working like a maniac, It might be worth discussing arrangement for a hot minute. I find that a lot of beginners have no idea how to even begin learning about how that works. Well, yeah, I mean, song. Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, it's funny because for me, from a songwriting perspective, so of course, okay, so if you are, so we can, to talk with about Dave. So, I kind of, which is very funny because Kurt Cobain talked about this in an article when I was a kid, when I was 18 years old in 1991, I think. Or 1997, 1990 or 1991. I was 17 or 18 years old, right there. So Kurt Cobain was a few years older than I was, and he was talking about their typical song structures, and he's like, yeah, we do like we're like a kind of a verse chorus bridge chorus or verse chorus per band. And I was like, oh, well, then that's what I want to do. So for a long time, but eventually what I realized in the writing of my music was that I liked to play the guitar, even though I did not play very well, and I liked writing guitar melodies, and so I would figure out a chord progression and I would record it on yeah, right. So I would figure out a chord progression and I would record it on we had a cassette tape recorder, and I would record that chord progression and then I'd play it back and then I'd try writing leads over it. And I'd figure out this little intro, and then I'd introduce it to the band, and I'd be like, all right, it's over this chord progression, and then Pat, our bass player. So at this point in time, actually during the early days of me writing songs, all of us played guitar, all of us played drums, and all of us played bass. We all just switched instruments. And the reason why was because we all saw this band. There used to be a place in Pasadena called the E-Bar. And the E-Bar used to be in this alley. It was an awesome place. And it was in Pasadena, and it was off a side street, and it was down an alley. You had to go down an alley, and then you had to make a right on the alley and walk all so it was just this hidden little coffee shop gem, And they had a stage and they had bands. And there was and the band was called Burning Sofa Number 10. And they and what they would do is they would play songs, and then they would play a song, and then everybody would rotate to the left or right. I forget which direction, but everybody rotate one instrument to the left or right, and then they'd all play again. And then they'd all stop the song, or they'd finish the song, and then they'd all rotate again. And my mind was boggled. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. So when we formed Vermicious K, which is the proto Get Set Go band, I was like, we got to do this. So we we basically all got together and we all wrote songs on guitar, and we all learned how to play bass, and we all learned our drum parts, and so that way we could all rotate. So we didn't. I think we did one show where we always rotated to the left. But otherwise, like we would just keep switching instruments, and it was a ton of fun. It eventually became onerous, like it's difficult to like take a minute and a half between each song. A huge stepping point for song structure is to look into different structure formulas and then get to know chord scales. Those two things will get you cooking super fast. Yeah, and now having a better understanding of that, Retro Roadshow is exactly like I could agree with you 100%. I did not go that route. I went I'm just gonna keep hacking away at it. But what happened was, the more songs I wrote, the more I would come up with cool parts, and I would come up with like Kiss the Girl is a great example. I Kiss the Girl actually used to be 2 songs, and the verse for the something on your mind. Tell me what you're thinking. That would actually belong to a different song. And then the Holly is a poet, a heathen, and that was also belonged to a completely different song. So what I did is I took the shitty chorus from the one song and I cut it off, and I took the shitty verse from the other song and I cut it off, and then I just took the 2 parts that were good and smashed them together, and I was like, all right, and then I just rewrote the lyrics and Kissed the Girl, So I just had the most terrible way of assembling songs for a long time, but I kept at it. I kept tinkering with it. I kept playing. I kept listening. So I listened to a fuck ton of music. I stumbled on chord scales on accident. Could have saved myself. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's and it's so funny, Retro Roadshow, because for me, like, once I got a sense, like, that's exactly once Eric outlined for me, he basically showed me like all of the chords in it, in a particular key, like oh, here's E. What? No. And I was like, what the? And so then all of a sudden it was like I had a cheat sheet for writing songs. I was like, oh well, these are all the chords that work in this key. And then I wrote a fuck ton of songs using that. And then I was like, well, what happens if I just go? What happens if I climb out of that key? What if I just throw in a chord that doesn't belong in the key? And then that made for all sorts of crazy, interesting sounds that made for fun songs. How I learned was I sat down with a Depeche Mode song and a notepad and just hit pause when a new part came in and labeled, oh, that's smart. That's great. A left to right chart and tried using that as oh, that's awesome, man. No, that's great. The great thing is that they don't have to be absolute, but they lay out a framework. No, yeah, well, and with that's exactly. And what they do is they allow you. I mean, so it's really funny. So for me, when I first sit down to do some songwriting, I'll just write really simple. So 1-4-5 is. So 1-4-5 is if you play guitar and you know your bar chords, but you don't know any music theory, you will often, I'm certain you will have found that sounds good. And that works anywhere on the neck, And that's the 1-4-5, and that's so it's the one chord, so that's the tonic. So in this instance it's a B, and then it's E, and it's F sharp, and they're always major, and so when I first sit down and start writing songs, I'll write just a handful of 1-4-5. So now I did that with this last songwriting session, and I wrote the first. And I wrote "You're pretty, your stupid face," and I don't wanna, I don't gotta, I don't like you, I don't do, you know, and it's just 1, 4, 5 all the way through. But then the melody forced me to throw in the 2 chord, you know. But so if you follow the melody, eventually, so now I've been doing this long enough time. I just follow the melody and I follow the narrative. So I follow where the lyrics are taking me. And I follow where the melody wants to go. I personally have, because I do have a lot of options on where the melody goes. I have the way I hear music. And so for me, choruses for the most part should mostly elevate. Like choruses should always take the song to a new place that feels more excited and more ebullient, you know. So I often will write songs that do, but then it's also fun to invert that, like that's it's notice sound, everyone get down, it's rock and roll, and then the chorus is doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom. So and that's supposed to represent the ticking of a bomb, you know, because it's when the rock and roll explodes. So doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 explode. So yeah, so it is fun to kind of play with the idea, like I've written so many songs with this way, so I'm training my audience to expect one thing. Let me pull the rug out from under them, kind of thing, you know. So, but yeah, man. So writing songs eventually. So it's always nice to just like, in fact, the way Dave Synth was talking about, like it is awesome to just to analyze other people's music and try to understand the way they put together their songs, so that you can then use that as a template for the way you put together your songs, which is what I did in the early days as well. The thing is that like I because I was a punk rock kid and could really only play, I couldn't even play bar chords correctly. This was my bar chord. This is what I thought the bar chord was. So which is the bar chord is actually. So you know, and I didn't know like the first, this like the actual full position bar chord. I didn't know that. So I only knew this like little kind of bastardized version. So you know, but the one thing that really worked for me is I just kept using it, and I kept writing, and I kept figuring stuff out, and I kept looking at the way people were playing, and I'm like, what's that? What's he doing right there? And how do I do that? You know? And then the great thing is I had a bunch of amazing musicians that I could turn to and be like, what's going on there? And they'd be like, oh yeah, it's this, you know? So that's always a big plus. And that's why it's nice once you've got the music bug, it's always nice to turn to, you know, like at that point in time, then turn to either friends of yours that play music or talk to a music teacher and have them on standby so they can help you out with that kind of stuff. A fun exercise is to rewrite the lyrics to an already existing song and then forget about them for a couple months. You'll learn about structure and get a free song. That's actually, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll bet you could probably do that. To one of your existing songs, or rewrite the lyrics to rewrite the lyrics to like Hey Jude. Okay, let me see. I've already done Happiness. Okay, Happiness is right there. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. So it's I should probably get back to playing some music. Yeah, hey, oh my God. Hey, yeah. So rude. You're so rude. All the time. There's nothing you do that makes things better. Yes, that is a song about me. Then forget about it and sleep on it. Yeah, I see, yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. Love food. Send nudes. Or yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see. So All right, so I think I've got a good start. Let me. I'll play some. Let me. So if you guys have any requests, we're gonna open it up to anything that you wanna hear. And I'll do. I want to play this one because I want to keep this one practiced up. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, huh? Very cool. Hey, man. Thank you, Aldo. So I'm gonna play Ultrasonic first because I haven't played this one in a while, and I want to keep this one practiced up. But I bring the riot, I own the takedown, I stoke the fires, I am the knockout, I am the pushback, I own the meanwhile, oh yes I am tsunami. I bring the anthems, I light the bonfire, I count the heartbeats, I push the count high, I cut the fresh wound, I slice the deepest, oh yes I am tsunami. Crashing in like tidal forces, charging up like cavalry horses, dropping in like the force of gravity, pressing in like a surge of lava, messing with the laws of awesome as a burst of shackles holding me. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. I am the landslide, I bring the wildfire, I sing the true songs that catch the loose sky, I beat the heartbeat, I pound the rhythm, yes I am tsunami, surging up like rising mountains, blasting forth like a raging fountain, coursing in with the fury of the storm, raging in like a violent clamor, heavy rain that drops like hammers, handing out the havoc and the scorn. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. They can't slow me down, they can't wear me out, there's no road too far, there's no tearing down. They can't hold me back, they can't slow me down, there's no getting lost, I'm always around. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. Yeah, there you go. That's a song called, new one called Ultrasonic. And let's see, Somewhere Special. All right. Hey, thank you, Bobcat. I have 2 full notebooks of rewritten songs. I have no idea what they were. Oh, that's great. I mine lyrics and hooks from the. Hey, I see what you're saying. Now that's smart, man. And thank you, Lenina. Thank you, Aldo. That's smart, man. I didn't really fully grasp that approach, like what you were saying, but that's perfect. So you just take the lyrics, so you take the melody, so you don't have to think about the melodies, and you don't have to think about the actual, like the way the music, the way the lyrics cadence. You're just, I mean, even though you are when you're rewriting the lyrics, you're like, oh, I love this song. I want to come up with a new thing, and then you write, and then you, so it gives you a framework upon which to drape your own lyrics, and then you walk away from it, and you go back to these lyrics, and you're like, all right, I got some lyrics to work with, and they're definitely already set to a rhythm and a cadence that's very smart, man. That's great, very cool. It's gonna be alright even though they've gone quite mad. It's gonna be alright even though the things we need they never have. It's gonna be alright even though they've taken everything we got. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine until it's not. Then we know we're going somewhere special. Then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. It's gonna be alright even though it don't add up. It's gonna be alright even though the cups they don't have drink enough. It's gonna be alright even if we cannot sleep. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine down in the deep. And then we know we're going somewhere special. Then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our hair down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend, Sweet Dreams. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend, Sweet Dreams. It's gonna be alright even though we're left to bleed. It's gonna be alright even if we have to struggle with the need. It's gonna be alright even though we don't have much of anything. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine, it's just a sting. Sweet Dreams. Yeah, that's a song called Somewhere Special. That's another new one. I'm gonna be doing a full-blown studio demo of that song sometime this year. My pleasure, Aldo. Thank you, Bobcat. Yeah, all right. So let's. So you guys mind if you mind if I play the new one on piano? I want to practice that one, and I haven't had a chance to today. And I'm really digging it. It's so I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it. Nobody Loves Me. I think that's the full, like it's not the actual messaging. Hey, oh yeah, awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you, Aldo. And thank you, Bobcat. I'll be right back. Once let me just switch up all the stuff. I'm gonna turn off this microphone, turn on the other one.
4 root beer floats.
Okay, 4 root beer floats. Oh, here we go. And shooby dooby. How do you get up here, bud? How do you get up here? Hey, bud. 6 strawberry shortcakes. What?
I want 6 strawberry shortcakes.
Well, you need to check. Check. Oh, hello. Are you guys? I'm not. I was plugged into the wrong thing. All right, there we go. I was only hearing the piano, and I was like, "What's going on?" All right, there we go. All right, so this is a song called "Nobody Loves Me." This is a no wait no. So I'm gonna spend a second just to remember how this song is played. Oh, here, and let me bring up the Twitch chat real quick. Ding ding ding, zip zip zip. So all right, so I do want to make mention real fast. So I am still looking for more people to join. So I've got a new Discord thing set up. There is, in fact, I haven't heard back from Ursa Live yet, and I wonder what's going on with them. But one thing that so there's a new website. They're not really new. They've been around for a while, but I just recently became aware of them, and they actually do live streaming a la Twitch, but they focus on legitimate bands, like actual songwriters and full bands and that kind of thing, and they actually do a and they actually pay guarantees, which is awesome, and they're not insubstantial guarantees, like they're like, I think they're between like $100 and $250. And they've offered me a show. And so I'm going to be doing that on March 17th. And I have a promotional gimmick that I want to do, but I'm going to need people to get on. I'm going to need people to get involved. And I do plan on offering incentives. But I don't want this to, I want to offer thank you gifts to the people that help me out, but I don't want those to be the incentives. Like I want people to be excited about doing this because they're excited about doing it. And the thing is that like, and so I'm waiting to hear back from them. I've sent them all my stuff. We've set up the 17th as the date. I'm just waiting to hear back. I sent them all of my streaming information, and they're supposed to get back to me, and they haven't yet, because I asked them. I wanted to know what the format. So it's going to be a storytelling stream. So I guess I'm going to be playing a small collection of songs, and then there'll be kind of a Q&A. I'll play one song. I was thinking about at least doing Go Drunk You're Home, because I wanted to involve all of you that were like, I think it would be fun because it's now been years since Go Drunk You're Home, which was the very first. It wasn't the very first song I co-wrote on Twitch, but it was the second song I ever co-wrote on Twitch, and it was at a point in time on Twitch when it was on at a point in time when there were hundreds of people in the audience, because it was still Twitch creative was still new enough, and co-writing a song was still completely, it was a radically new thing at that point in time, and so there were a ton of us. Just hanging out and cracking jokes, and like, so I'd like to for those of you that were there to show up and kind of talk about your recollections of that time, because it really was super fun. But and then I'm not certain if they want me to do more than one song, if they want me to do 3 or 4 songs, or how they want me to do it. So, but I'm still looking for people to. I'd like to have 20. So this separate Discord is called Mike TV's Ultra Secret Ninja Squadron, and I'm looking for more Ultra Secret Ninjas. So I think we've got about 8 or 9 right now, and I'd really like to get up to 20. So if you are at all interested in being a part of this, I would absolutely appreciate it for your help. And again, like I said, I don't want to throw out, but I will find some way to thank everybody for your involvement. But we'll see. So. Okay, so this is a song called "Nobody Loves Me." It's brand new. I've played it a handful of times. I wrote it on Sunday. So I know nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. I know that it's true. Especially when they tell me they love me, or I ain't no fool. Oh, I know it's a lie, I know it deep in my heart. So I slip away, I wanna stay far apart. I know I am a bother, I am a pest that they don't want around. Even my father simply just left me, we had no common ground. Oh, I know that it's true, I know it deep in my heart. So I drift away, I wanna stay far apart.
Baby, I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think that maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. I know nobody wants me around. So I fill my hours making a music, knocking out sounds. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. Oh, the pain used to kill, but now the hurt only smarts. Hey Boone, baby, I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think that maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Oh, baby, I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think that maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. That's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. All the songs I play are the only way I can make it through the day. All the songs I play are the only way I can make it through the day. Baby, I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think that maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Oh, baby, I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think that maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why. Baby, I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time.
So something like that. Yeah, like that's it's brand new, so I'm still kind of figuring it out. But let me see. So Boone showed up there. Good to see you, man. What secret ninjas can someone recap in the okay? And then Magical Halo, Mike and crew. I am lurking. Just let you know that my balls are on. Baby child genius up here. and right on. And thank you, Bobcat, and thank you, Lenina. Yeah. I know that one is a little bit long, but I like it. I have a tendency to when I have parts that I really like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play them again. Oh, and I love this part, I'm gonna play it again. So that's what I've been doing lately. I'm just like, I like this part. I'm gonna keep it going. All right, so shall I do some more piano songs, or shall I go back to the guitar? I'll leave it up to you guys. I've got 57 minutes left in this stream, so 57 minutes is time enough for 57 1-minute songs, or maybe a little bit less of that of 3.5-minute songs. So yeah, I could play 57 3.5-minute songs as long as I play them in 1 minute. Damn, I have to go buy stuff before the store closes. No worries, man. Yeah, my pleasure, Bobcat. Absolutely, dude. Thank you for being here, man. Always. It always boggles my mind that you can endure this music for the amount of time. And no worries, Retro Roadshow. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Yeah, you have a great evening, and it was fun chatting with you. I can't be here tomorrow, so see everybody on Friday. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah. Well, you have a great. I hope tomorrow's whatever's keeping you away on tomorrow is a good thing and full of joy and fun. So, So it's so funny, man. Dinner with well, that's great. That's awesome. Well, yeah. Then I hope it's super fun and awesome. Is that Arsonist Hawk right there? How you doing, man? Okay. Well, so should I go back? Should I keep playing on the piano? Well, great to see you, brother. How you doing, man? Should I stay on the piano, or should I head back? What do you guys want to hear? What kind of music do you want to hear? Or did all of the actively engaged people in the stream just take off? Hey, Deb. Perfect timing. With cancellations, I got to stay the whole time. Gonna try some chords over the weekend instead of picking out some. Oh yeah, hey, awesome. That's great. And that's I'm happy to hear it. That's super exciting. Stay on piano minor key. I think that's the only song that I've got one that's in C major. I've got here. I've got one in D minor. Here we go. This is a song called Catastrophe. Hold on. And this is in a minor key. Here we go. So stop the bleeding. Armageddon's come, the end of everything. The life you knew is now the only thing that cannot be. Oh, it's so hard to say I do to the life you knew. Disasters come, a final tragedy. Your heart is breaking underneath the weight of everything. It's a horror show, filled with such surprise. The very moment we have finally made her realize, life you knew. Oh, we wish you well as you go through your personal hell, 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 hell. We send our regards as you struggle through your been hard, 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 hard. Oh, oh, we just dropped by. We hope you're alright. No worries, Boone. Your heart is overwhelmed, your head it just can't tell what to think or feel or do about anything. You've been paralyzed, your heart's been turned to stone. The truth you knew abandoned you and now you're on your own. Oh, it's so hard to say I do to the life you knew. We wish you well as you go through your personal hell, 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 hell. We send our regards as you suffer your broken heart, 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 heart. Oh, we just dropped by. We hope you're alright. So right here I want to throw in a bridge section. I just haven't written it yet, but catastrophe, it's calamity. Your heart is wounded and there's nothing that can stop the bleeding. Yeah, so that's a song called Catastrophe. Yeah, I will tinker with, when hey, thank you, Lenina. For me, the most critical thing about that song is I want this to feel like it's a machine. I want to just feel like it's like because the idea because this is representing that niggling feeling in your brain when you know that. Thank you, Boone. Thank you. When you know that your life has changed for the worse, it's like an alarm klaxon is going off in your brain. Like it's always that way. Like you're like, when you know that there's a significant life change that's happened, even though you can go about and do other things, there's just a part of your brain that's always like, danger, 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 danger. And so for me that's. So I want it to be this thing, and so so even when I record it, I think, and I still, even when I do record it, I think I'm gonna add some other elements to kind of like convey that sense of imminent issue, demise, pain, suffering, woe, alert, alarms. Yes. So I, in fact, Boone. So I have a C920 that I was thinking about putting right here on this thing, which is why this thing is up here. But I need to get an extension cable for it if I wanted to connect it to the computer. But at the same time, I'm also considering buying a new Brio because my 4K camera is a Logitech Brio, and so for a little bit over twice the price of the C920, I could get a Brio, and then I could use the C920 for like another angle or use something else. So I've been vacillating on how I want to tackle it because I don't know if I want to buy the extension cord for the C920 if I'm going to buy the Brio, because I might as well, if I'm going to make the investment in the Brio, I might as well just do that and then get whatever extension cord is perfect for the Brio instead of for the C920. It was something that I wanted to resolve this month because I got my BMI payment, but instead I used the chunk I would have spent on the Brio to pay down my credit card debt, because I upgraded this whole setup over the past few months, and I'm dealing with some pretty intense credit card debt. So I'm slowly but surely paying all that. So I try to pay that down every couple weeks, and so I decided to make a big chunk payment. And so yeah, so I will. So yes. So to answer your question without a billion words, yes, I have considered a piano cam. I do intend to get on getting one. It'll probably be right here. And so I'll be looking at me, and so I'll definitely have to find something to do to like spruce up the background, but maybe I'll put it right here. Yeah, maybe I'll put it right here, but then that would stand in the way of, maybe I'll just get a little stand for it right here and just have it sitting right here. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here, I'm going to go back. Sue. Oh. What's going on, bud? What are you doing? You hot up here? It sounds like you're hot up here. All right, here, let's Oh, so I don't know if you guys can see. No, you can't. Okay. So I have all of the packet. So the only thing that hasn't happened yet. One second. There we go. All right, there we go. All right. So the only thing that hasn't happened yet for the Here Be Dragon books to go out is I have to assemble about 10 packages, maybe 13. Well, I thought you were going to be doing it right now, but you're not doing it. So I'm going to do it after the stream.
No, I'm working on the picture stuff.
It's all right. No, yeah. So I'll take care of it after the stream, Stuart. Don't even worry about it. No, because I'll be done. I'm going to be done with. I'm not going to need. I won't need you to do it because I'm I'll be done with the stream. What's that?
My eyes are tired.
Isabella's saying her eyes are tired. Yeah, so. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna play some songs on the let's do anybody. Let's do anybody. Because I haven't played this one in a while. And I like the song. So this goes this is a very, very strange progression, and let me just make sure I've got it. Sheesh. I've been strong. Why is this sounding so quiet? I ain't hurting myself no more. I've been tough, ain't that enough? I ain't hurting myself no more. Dog solo. I took your pills, I took your pills, I drank your swill. I ain't hurting myself no more. I got a smile, it took a while, but I ain't hurting myself no more. I wanna be. No barking. No barking. Hold on. There we go. That's very funny that you should say that, Dave. For me, this sounds like Morricone's, or not Morricone. What's the other Italian composer that wrote the Pink Panther? Ba-dum, 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 you know. So it's a ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, that's what I hear. All right, no barking, bud. No barking. All right, I'm gonna do this one again. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. This is a song I don't play that often. Paying down the CC is by far is the best idea by far. High fives. I really like the return to the. Yeah, thank you, Boone. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. So. I've been strong, I've been holding on, I ain't hurting myself no more. I've been tough, ain't that enough? I ain't hurting myself no more. I took your pills, I drank your swill, I ain't hurting myself no more. I got a smile, it took a while, but I ain't hurting myself no more. I wanna be like everybody, I wanna be like you. I wanna love the Jesus and the money and the youth. I wanna be like anybody, anyone but me. I wanna be like anybody, 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 anybody but me. I'm a man, I got a plan. I ain't hurting myself no more. It's been a while, but I found my smile. I ain't hurting myself no more. I wanna be like everybody, I wanna be like you. I wanna love the Jesus and the money and the youth. I wanna be like anybody, anyone but me. I wanna be like anybody, 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 anybody but me. Yeah, so that's a song called Anybody. And I haven't played that one in a little while. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, thank you, Lena. There was something that occurred right before Sue started barking, so I'm figuring it was Isabella teasing him in some form or another.
How? If I'm here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. How could that possibly be? Who knows? Who knows?
How can I tease him if I'm here?
Uh-huh. Yeah, because but I did hear something right before he started freaking out. So, Could very well have been Isabella doing something. And I've heard that before. See, that's the thing, unfortunately, my love, is that you have cried wolf so many times that I can't believe, when you say there's a wolf in the room.
I don't cry wolf because I'm not a furry.
Because I'm not a furry, is her response. She doesn't cry wolf because I'm not a furry. Very true. Very true. All right, let's do some more full rock songs. Let's do Wild Animals. I like this one. I'm just playing songs that are fun for me to play. Not Wilk Animals. Wilk Animals. That's a sad song. Stone Age baby, you can drive me crazy. You can light a fire and put my heart right into it. Stone Age lover, I don't want another. I just wanna touch you, come on, let me touch your body. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers of Stone Age goddess. Guess you really got us. Guess we're gonna do it. Guess we're gonna push on through. Stone Age darling, can you hear me calling? I've been a hollering, I've been a hollering. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers of wild animals. Wild animals. There we go. Pumping, pushing, paying, playing, breaking every single rule. Wild animals. Touching, taming, titillating, taking time to love on you. Wild animals. Baking, breaking, roasting, baking, baby, we can take it all. Wild animals. Doing, driving, stranger, driving, David, we done it all. Stone Age mama, can I be your papa? Can I love you? Can I touch you? Everything. Stone Age lady, you might drive me crazy, but I'm gonna love you everything. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers of Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers of wild animals. Bumping, pushing, paying, playing, breaking every single rule. Wild animals. Touching, taming, titillating, taking time to love on you. Wild animals. Baking, breaking, Jason, baking, baby, we can take it all. Wild animals. Doing, driving, danger, diving, darling, we done it all. I will